There we go with that. You go ahead and cover that the fuck up. Get my DIY camera stabilizer. Here we go. Make sure we are still recording. Yep, I'll have to cut a lot of this regardless of what I do. So, we're going to go on a little cruise. We are sitting at 83.2. I just didn't want to wait any longer. This is my only day to really record anything. So, I'm going to take it. So, we're on pretty flat ground. I tighten the chain and the tensioner bits. So we are going to go to speedometer app. I have to do this ghetto like because if it closes, it stops and wants you to pay for shit. Add. Alright, so we're going to put it in my pocket face up so she don't close. And hopefully I don't lose it on the ride. And my fucking stabilizing tool doesn't keep falling out. There's not really any tighter I can do, I guess. Alright, 3, 2, 1. No one's coming. We're going, I don't know at this point. Let's see where we're sitting at. Top speed was 32.5 miles per hour. That's not bad, dude. It's not bad at all. And that's in mode 1. We're going to go ahead and do oh, there goes my mic. We're going to do a mode 3 pull here in just a second. I wonder, it might work okay right there actually. Okay, mode 3 at 82.2. And I gotta obviously open that app back up. Man, we're gonna have some serious fucking problems. Yeah, there goes another app. Alright. We're going to redo that. But on mode 3. Make sure the stabilization thing is good. .56. I think, to be honest, I'm just not too used to riding. It's just, it'll take me a little bit to get used to going up that fast. Hey, mode 3 ain't nothing to joke about, dude. For your first bike, I'm sure these 12,000 watt models are, I mean, obviously way better. But for my first one, 5,000 watts seems to be okay. I know if I could have gone with a different option, I would have gone with I think it's a Kunray VR5 or V5R, something like that. It's 5 to 10,000 watts. Peak 10, obviously. This thing peaks at 5. You know, I think it would be pretty nice to have a more powerful motor, but for now, this one's pretty cool. And the thing I like about these electric bikes specifically is the amount of work. I work a full-time job. My wife's in college. She also works a full-time job, and we have a child. So it's just, I don't have endless time to just be goofing off and rebuild motors all the time. But with this thing, I know that I can just rebuy an electric motor that plugs in, make sure it's tuned to the ECU, or I guess not an ECU, the computer. Maybe the same fucking thing, I don't know. But tuned properly to it. I'd probably have to buy a new, what's it called? Damn, can't think of it. Yeah, a new motor and new controller. That should be all. The 72 volt battery has 180 amp peak, so it should be able to handle most things that I try to throw on here. But yeah, we're just gonna go for like a calm cruise through the neighborhood I grew up in. Used to fuck up shit over here as a kid. All kinds of like abandoned buildings and fucking shops and stuff to just fuck around in. And this is my first like action camera, body camera style video, so the angle still might not be good enough, but you know, it is what it is. And this thing sucks in daytime. I get it, it's a cheaper analog thing, but it is what it is. 80.5. I want to find a way to hook up the keys and the voltmeter of this, so I can just look at like the percentage wise, because I end up having to like Google what percentage we're at, and that gets kind of annoying. Now later I'm going to head up to the lake nearby me. It has, I believe it has a few trails that people ride on, but I know there's a pretty good hill that'd be pretty good to shoot up. And rather than testing this thing shooting uphill at full battery, I think it shows the real power when, you know, because you're not going to be at full battery, obviously, when you're riding for very long. So I want to show it when it's probably, you know, a little bit lower. I don't know, 70s, depending on how long I ride around here. And of course, I'm hoping I don't run into any cops. This thing is an electric scooter, technically. Where I live, we have pretty lax laws, so I can register this. My brother works for, I don't know what insurance company. It's just, it varies. Sometimes it changes month to month, to be honest. But he was telling me it's like $75 a year for an electric style motorcycle built or bought that way. And because, you know, it's just liability. They're not gonna, even full coverage wouldn't be too expensive, but they're not gonna really probably pay for this. I don't know. I'd have to look into that, call them, ask them how they feel about it. I know you can fill it out all online. They tend to take it. Arkansas does not have vehicle inspections ever, so it's pretty easy to just kind of have something, even if it's built by you. I mean, I've seen some vehicles that should not be on the road, and they just go for years like that. And you know, you'd think a bunch of bad shit would happen, but oddly enough, I've never heard of it being like a massive problem. Ooh, there's a bump. God, I hope I don't lose my phone in these fucking sweatpants. I mean, but like, yo, I just, going from watching people online do all this shit, I hope that lady wasn't talking to me. I just heard her yell, hey, hey, come back. That's weird. Oh. Camera stabilization has been lost. Fixed. Oh, man. It just feels good to get out. On my day off, usually I just sat down and played video games. And I still am going to do that later today for at least 30 minutes. Just kind of just do something that doesn't have much focus to it. I can edit these videos throughout the week and post them. I'm not so much concerned with getting it all done in one day as I might have been in the past with something. But, man, you got to really keep your eyes out riding a bike. I can't even imagine being on the highway booking it, how often you gotta double check and turn around for shit, because like while I'm riding I can't really hear if there's a car behind me unless they honk. Fuck it, no cop, no stop. It is what it is. I'm in the fucking burbs. If they're over here fucking with me, they're bored, dude. Yeah, well, so I double checked, tightened some bolts. I moved my wire, like from my battery to my motor, the XT90 connector. Moved that back into the frame because I left it on the outside and realized if I took a spill on concrete, I'd probably fuck it up and might ruin the battery if there's some kind of connection. Here's a fire department. I always gotta watch out over here because they do, they practice breaking windows and shit. Hop on into the senior citizen place. Oh. Probably gonna hop by the dispensary later to grab me my weekly buddiolas. You know, physical labor job ain't for everybody, but it can be if you got some bud. I'm out now though, but oddly enough, for once I'm not really bothered by that. I just get to go out and ride and have fun. Oh, I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm about to get in trouble. It is what it is. Unless I get home first. I hope to God he doesn't turn. God, if I can just get back to my truck, I'll be okay. I don't see him. He might have just went home. I was worried about that. Looks like this might be the end of the video for now. I'm gonna go up to Bono Lake and fuck around up there. God, I hope he don't give me no trouble about this. He might.